I want to talk about something my worst vocational rehab officer told me. It keeps reverberating through my brain. He told me, word for word, that work has nothing to do with my life. And then the second flash I get through my mind is this fucking commercial that WorkSafe puts out of all these fathers coming home to their families and the one kid waiting for his father. You get this big flash to a guy falling off a work site. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he perished at work. Is that a contradiction? I think death has a pretty profound, you know, um, effect on life. So if you die or get hurt at work, it pretty much affects every part of your life. And everyone that I've dealt with in compensation that I've brought this to their attention adamantly deny that work has anything to do with my life. Therefore, ergonomic help in my life and dealing with the loss of other things in my life that I enjoyed don't have any bearing. I don't understand. I'm still at loss. I know I'm not a well-educated man. But isn't that just like pretty much slapping me in the face? Listening to them say your claim's costing too much money. Well, in my claim, I was pretty isolated. I was in Saywood in the middle of nowhere, 2 full casts with a wife who didn't drive and 3 kids. I pretty much fucking lost it. And then they do stupid shit like cutting me off. What is it, 3 weeks before Christmas or 4 weeks before Christmas? Saying that, son will be back after holidays, and 4 weeks after that they'll decide, my case, because it was up for review. Like 2 full casts. It made me crazy enough to threaten a guy I never met over the phone. He said he was going to phone the RCMP on me. I laughed at him. Called him a chicken shit. A guy in 2 full casts with a broken back coming down threatening to beat you up. Who's stuck in the middle of nowhere with no transportation. We were a pretty big tough guy to phone the RCMP. They didn't show up at my door. Chris Winkler. He had a pretty big hand in starting all this shit. I think he took it quite personally that I got a lawyer, and I think I slapped him in the face, suggesting that he wasn't doing his job correctly, to the extent where I had to get legal representation because I was being denied medical treatment, transportation, blah blah, you name it. They denied all of it. Home care, put it all on my poor wife and kids. You know, throwing me in a hotel room in the middle of nowhere that I know. And then I know Vancouver. Even Campbell River. I just worked there. I didn't live there. Didn't know anybody there really. People at work, and they didn't really want to have anything to do with me after about 6 months. I was just a reminder of what could happen. So they helped me out as much as they could. I don't blame them for anything. I was just the work to be. You know, small little drywall company like that goes through, a million plus board feet a year. There's 14 of us, tapers and borders. Uh, they're all still working, I think. I don't know. Don't know fuck all anymore. People around me keep telling me, keep strong and don't give up. Holy fuck, man. How much more would I take? I mean, I just want to I never wanted comfortable. I just want to be away from comfortable. I was happy with my life. I loved my job. Fucking, it was great. Made good money. you know, I was getting on with a really good part of my life. 3 good kids, good wife, I was happy. Happy. Something I fucking don't know anymore. That's just a word. I haven't been happy in a long time, and there isn't nothing that my family does or anybody does that can make me fucking happy. I'm not trying to be rude saying that. They try very hard to find things to make me happy, but that's fucking workaholic, man. And I was nothing. I was a journeyman taper, and I was nothing. A fucking burden. For my wife had to fucking wipe my ass. Sponge bath me. I couldn't even help myself go pee. Couldn't get off the couch. I've come a long way from there. I've worked very hard to get the mobility I've had. I've tortured myself. Tortured to get myself to get back to work. But according to my vocational rehab officer, the words from, I know it's all hearsay, but she did tell me that I'm just playing a game. Playing a fucking game. A game with my fucking children, my livelihood, my trade, my fucking life. I'm playing a fucking game. Just one big game. Man, that lady, she's got balls. Balls of steel. I mean, I couldn't fucking torment a person to the extreme that they do to me. I mean, I've got fucking morals, man. I've got ethics. I like to sleep at night, you know what I mean? Due to a clear conscience. But these people, they're a special sort that work for them. They don't have much of a conscience. And the ones that sort of do have a conscience and end up quitting for them, they don't say a fucking thing about what goes on in there because they're scared chicken shit. Ooh, I might lose my house. Ooh, I might lose this. Ooh, I might lose that. Ooh, I'll get blacklisted. What about the people you fucked over? What have they lost? Some of them have lost their lives. But still, people like me, and I know there's a lot worse and a lot more. They just end up being tortured and tormented, and none of you people give a shit. None of you people come forward to help. As long as I have a somewhat stable brain in my head, I'm just gonna keep doing this shit. And Dry Rocker, I'm right behind you, man. I'll be picking in something myself. I think I'll be picking WCB officers, though. I don't think I'll be going to government officials. They're just a lying sack of shits too. I mean, I've asked all them for help and they've all passed the buck. No one's helped me there either. I've tried every avenue, you guys. Like, it's not like I'm sitting here whining for no fucking reason. I've looked into every avenue that I had resources to find. So please don't get the wrong impression. I'm not a whiner. I'm just a man who's at the end of this goddamn fucking rope. And this rope keeps getting shorter. Take care.